Step In Music Festival in its first year came to Georgetown, Texas, just north of Austin last weekend. Mostly country music festival put on by the same folks who put on ACL. This was such a fun festival, pretty small, a lot smaller than ACL, but we got asked to do it with Mama Fried. We were out there again with all the corn dogs, all the fries, all the barbacoa and cheese fries, and we had a great time. There was some really, really good music. We're kind of trying to figure out Mama Fried as this festival event brand. It's super lucrative and fun for us to do it at festivals like these, but it's harder just at the Armadillo Den every day. So anytime we get the chance to do something like this, we love doing it. Some of our friends were out there too. Brotherton's Black Iron Barbecue, some other folks from Georgetown. We brought in the big gun, Zach, who does all the designs. We got Annie back there. We also have a bunch of our staff out here. So here we are over at our station. We rented this big diesel freezer. More about that later. I'm sure Sawyer was just sharing some news with Clayton. And the first thing you gotta do when you get there is get a beer. Super busy back of house area, frying the fries. You got Brady Clark, King of Georgetown, over there. Alright, it's time to make some fries. Dropping down some corn dogs. Always with that timer. Boom. 6 minutes later. Meanwhile, Jeffrey's enjoying a double nut frozen banana from Bananarchy. You got Jackson, the fry daddy, over here, making sure we're nice and hot. Jackson really shines at festivals like these. He did so well at ACL, and then he absolutely killed it at Two Step In also. Alright, this is how the corn dogs make it to the line and into your mouth at Two Step In. Right out of the fryer, right into the holding pan, right onto the line. Let's make the fries. Jackson's kind of digging down in there right now to break the fries up a little bit. We use these fries that have a coating, like a flour coating on them, because they stay really crispy. But when you put them in the fryer, they tend to stick together a little bit. So you got to drop them down the fryer, mix them up a little bit like I'm just doing right here. And then you saw him salt them and put them on the line over there. Fries take about 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Corn dogs take about 6 minutes. We were running into some issues where we were trying to fry more fries and go faster, but then the temperature of the oil was dropping, so you have to slow down in order to speed up. But as soon as somebody calls for a fries, we put some in a boat, put the desired toppings on there. These are the cheesy fries with shredded cheddar, queso, and Parmesan, and then just a little bit of parsley for color. These are the garlic parm ranch fries. They get a different seasoning, and then just a little bit of ranch. Snack time for me, snack time for Nathan as well.
How's the Oreo banana? Very good. Little cold. Little icy, but really good.
We're out here, this is day 2 of Two Step In. It is year 1 of this festival. It's a country music festival here at San Gabriel Park, Georgetown, Texas. We are out here, we're with Mama Fried. We're running the food vendors. Same people that put on ACL, C3, putting this one out here. We're out here serving nacho fries, cheese fries, corn dogs. If you saw a video when we did ACL, I think I compared it to the invasion of Normandy. As far as logistics go, apologies to any of the veterans out there. I know this is not war. But it's a huge production. It's a ton of moving people. That was a big challenge. We learned a lot from that. We took a lot away from that. But this year, since this is the first festival, it's new for everybody. So we're all kind of learning stuff. I would say the biggest challenge with this was having a tighter space than what we were used to. Some of the equipment we got is kind of like a crunch on us as far as space goes. We had an issue last year with freezer space. So we rented a freezer truck. We had an issue with the freezer truck we got, so we got one powered by a diesel engine. I don't know if you've ever been around a diesel-powered freezer, but it's loud and weird. And just also like the logistics. For us, ACL is very central in Austin. It's easier for us to coordinate getting out there, know where to park, know how to get things in and out to transport things. Here at Two Step Inn, we're up here in Georgetown. With traffic going on, you're talking about 45 minutes, maybe an hour, depending on what part of town you're leaving from. So once you get out here, it's hard to communicate with anybody and just being unfamiliar. So that's some of the stuff we've been dealing with. And also just the volume. It's been incredible. The people that are out here are buying stuff. It's maybe half the amount of people as ACL, but they're buying just as much stuff as everyone from ACL. So just knowing like the right amount of staff to have, the right amount of food to have, the rate at which we're making that food. We thought that we might have a lull between artists as like crowds are shifting over. That hasn't really been the case. It's just been a constant line. But we learned a lot. So now we bought way more cases of water. We bought some more beer that we sneak in the morning. More storage space, more shelves, just more of everything in general. But yeah, the logistics of getting set up has been more of a challenge. Tonight is going to be a bigger challenge when we break down. But overall, it's nothing's ever going to go as smooth as you want. But so far, I feel like we're off to a good start. Regretfully, I missed T-Pain yesterday. T-Pain was on the Country Curious stage. I've heard nothing but like electric reviews from his set. And Tyler Childers is closing it down. That's the one that I hope I can kind of break away, listen to him. Who else is out here? I caught Travis Tritt. I caught his finale. Say what you will about Bud Light, folks. Travis Tritt's still a legend.
Thanks to C3 for having us out to this year's Two Step Inn. We hope to be back next year. Thanks to Clayton for setting everything up, being the kind of point man at Two Step Inn. Thanks to all of our part-time workers here helping out at Two Step, frying the fries, getting them to the people. It was a hell of a festival, and I think we'll be back again next year. Now, here's Tyler Childers.